there's a couple of things that you should be aware of. First of all, there's a little problem with EVs. Just a little one. Here's a reporter in Chicago from Fox 32 doing a report on a little problem with EVs that they're finding in Chicago. Cut 2, please.
Electric cars may be the way of the future, but it's clear there are some problems when it comes to charging them in Chicago's deep freeze.
Oh, we got a bunch of dead robots out here.
Dead robots. Dead Teslas packed the parking lot at this Tesla supercharging station in Oak Brook, a scene mirrored at other supercharging stations around the Chicago area.
Man, this is crazy. It's a disaster, seriously.
With temperatures falling into the negative double digits, these charging ports have stopped charging, leaving many Tesla owners stranded here in long lines since Sunday.
Nothing, no juice, it's still on 0%, and this is like 3 hours this morning being out here, after being out here 8 hours yesterday.
Has it been charging?
No, not at all.
It just isn't working?
At all. It's just frozen, and so I'm getting it towed to the Tesla service center because that's my only option at this point.
So apparently it doesn't work. Now, the White House wants everybody to know this. Cut 1.
On electric vehicles, there's been, with the extreme weather, there's been some difficulty in getting those battery charged. Do you have any thoughts on that? As you know, the administration has been really pushing for EVs to be the future of car transportation. Do you have any thoughts on the troubles with charging those batteries?
Well, as a car owner, I can promise you that whether you have a gas-powered vehicle, a hybrid-powered vehicle, and a fully electric vehicle, extreme weather temperatures impact the functioning of your car, right? So that is not unique to electric vehicles.
Oh, okay. So it's not unique to electric vehicles. I know I couldn't fill up my gas tank just the other day because it was so cold and my car wouldn't work. So, no. As a matter of fact, I could pump gas into my car, and my car worked fine. The cold start thing happens, sure, with diesel, but that's why you have glow plugs. And you know who found this out is Minnesota. Minnesota bought a whole bunch of these electric buses because, I just love school buses. The yellow school bus. Who doesn't love those? So they bought a lot of these that Kamala Harris was pushing, and they haven't been working this winter. Can't get them to work. So
all sorts of stories like this, Glenn. I actually heard someone on the front where you mentioned this is not unique to electric vehicles. I heard someone trying to justify this, and they said, in the early days of cars, you had to get an engine block warmer, and there's no fuel injection, so. Yeah, it's like really. Yeah, well, we're not in the early days of cars.
Yeah, I think
this
we
is not
solved
the early
that in
days.
the 1970s.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah,
like 50 years ago, it was solved.
Mm-hmm.
There's a story in the New York Times, and to the credit of the mainstream media, they actually are covering this. Now they're making their excuses for it, but people. It's not only just the chargers aren't working when you get to the charger, but then if you get to the charger, there's likely a long line at the charger because no one else's car is working properly. What they've seen is people with these cars all say like, okay, you 30 miles left and you need to get, I have that feature in my car too, which is a gas powered car. It gives you an estimate about what that is. And it's always pretty darn close. If anything, it seems to me that they estimate that you have more range than or you have less range than you do so that you don't, screw up and not get to the gas station. Electric vehicles, they're saying they have quotes in the Times of people who are saying, well, it said I had 30 miles of range. And then 5 minutes later, I was out of battery. So, it's not, it can't even tell how much it has. People are losing a third of their charge overnight. It's fully charged. They go to bed. They wake up. They have 2/3 of a charge.
Listen to this spin from a misinformation doctor, okay? Mm-hmm. When we all know the truth. Everybody likes to go to Vegas. These electric cars just bring Vegas to you. You never know. I could win today. I could lose.
Yeah.
It's the excitement of Vegas in your car.
And like in Vegas, when you lose your $5 slot pull. In these, you just are out in freezing cold temperatures with no way to really solve the problem.
But there is
what could go wrong?
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You know, we lose a few people along the way. We reduce the surplus population. We all know that.